So for those of you who do not know, would you like to introduce yourself? Who are you to me?
Hi, I am Rahul,
Yeah.
and I'm your younger brother,
How much of an age difference do we have?
about 4 years.
Right.
4 years, yeah.
People usually tend to mistake us to be
Uh,
like siblings, proper blood
fraternal
siblings.
twins,
And that. of
and
course.
that.
And that. We are cousins.
Yeah,
We're
we
first
are
cousins.
first cousins,
Our fathers are actually brothers.
brothers.
Right.
Yes,
Your father is the younger one. My father is the elder one.
I do.
Right. When was the last time we came back and met each other?
I think New
Around-
Year's,
Last year? No, before New Year's, right? I think last year December.
but the last time was New Year's, right?
Did we spend New Year together?
Yes.
2020
Yes.
starting?
Yeah, we had a wedding of another cousin.
Yeah.
That's
I think I left on the 5th of Jan or something. I can't remember.
huh.
Huh?
We definitely spent 31st night here,
Right.
and
Right.
then
We spent 31st night here.
yes,
Yes, we did. The reception was here.
it was
Yeah.
nice. No, we spent 31st night in that. What's the name of that place we went to last night? Upre.
Upre. Yeah.
Yes. And then the reception was.
Right. And after that, the entire year, we haven't seen each other. But you came back home pretty early, right?
I did. I came back on the day that they imposed a countrywide lockdown,
So
which was
23rd
of March.
23rd, 24th.
Yeah.
Around that time.
Yes. And I have been here ever since. But
You're gonna go back now. Yeah. So for those who are listening, what do you do?
So I, much like every 22-year-old Indian, I
You're gonna
did
be 23 very soon.
my engineering, and now I work as a software developer.
Okay. As this is very similar to me. Do you also make YouTube videos?
I wouldn't really call them YouTube videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do make videos.
Huh.
Not as much popular as I'd like them to be.
When you see some of my vlogs, do you see like I said, he has picked this up from me. This style he has picked up from me. This one is specifically mine. Because I remember I used to pick up a lot of your style back in the day when I was making vlogs for my first channel.
I think your video editing style is much more refined.
Okay.
Probably because you've been working on it for a long time.
I haven't. Like, are you talking about vlogs specifically?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
I think it's like much better than what I do, because I'm
He's
not-
just being humble.
No, I'm not. I'm not very good at editing for now.
Huh.
So it's all about how the shot is taken.
But you have better ideas. Do you think you have better ideas? Though?
I think I derive a lot of my ideas from Matt Diavela's work.
Right. The
Because-
minimalist Mattia.
Because he's a minimalist,
Right.
and I try to be a minimalist.
Yeah, I can see that. You're trying to get
But it's difficult to be a minimalist.
why?
Because it's difficult to be a minimalist when you're at home.
What do you mean?
When you're born in a not so minimal family.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's difficult to create that bubble, which I have managed to create in my own space
In Bangalore.
in Bangalore.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think, are there any minimalists in the Indian YouTube community?
I'm not sure.
I think there's potential, but
For
I'm
sure.
probably not the guy who's doing it best right now.
Do you think that you should show some of it? You do show some of it in your
I do,
Instagram.
but it's mostly on my Instagram.
Right.
But again, the quality is not like good enough for YouTube.
Is what do you think?
The content is not lengthy enough, or just it's not YouTube material as such.
What makes you say that?
Because they're like what 30-second, 1 minute videos,
Yeah, there's something called YouTube Shorts now.
and yeah, I think YouTube Shorts is more of a secondary thing than a thing in itself.
Hmm.
If you are a big time content creator, then Shorts, they're more like stories, right?
Hmm.
So you can't really make much out of it unless you have a foundation, like
Hmm.
your channel, and
Right.
yeah. So yeah, and also I don't think that my content has been is refined enough to be on YouTube.
So
Which is why I put it on unlisted
do
or private.
you think after a while of practicing, You will give it a shot.
It is one of those things that you think about that eventually I'll do it when I have the time, but then you never do. And
Why do you think people say that? Like, I'm gonna do it when I have the time, but you never actually do. Like, you're only gonna get busier, right?
correct, yeah.
Right? If you are consistent at your workplace, paycheck to paycheck, and you're doing well, you're only gonna get busier. It's not gonna get easier, or you're not gonna put less hours and get paid more. That doesn't happen. Do you think it happens?
No, like doesn't seem like it.
Right. Right. One more question. You, over the last 1 year, this is a disastrous year that it has been for us on so many different levels.
Yeah.
Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, for some people. I don't know. You have had a lot of change, because the last time we saw each other, you were what, 10 kilos less than me or something? 10, 15 kilos less than me?
I'd say 5, 10. Yeah, 10.
10 kilos
10
less than
kilos,
me.
yeah.
You've gained a significant amount of muscle. And I've been getting a lot of DMs
So
very lately about who is this guy.
I think one doesn't count as lot, but
I think the one person has asked to follow you, but there are many others which have showed you, but you just ignoring
yeah.
them.
So I used to be underweight, right?
Right.
And then before I had this 6 month gap during my last semester,
Right.
which I spent at home.
Right.
So I thought like, okay, I should probably hit the gym and get in shape before I start working.
Okay.
And so I did, but that didn't really help because I gained like a kilo or something. And then I just went to Bangalore, but I still had the idea that I have gained a lot, even though I didn't.
So
And
do you usually gain weight very easily?
no, I don't.
You
It's really difficult for me to gain.
What's your body type? Ectomorph.
I'd say I'm an ectomorph. Yeah.
Hmm.
So when you're gaining as an ectomorph, you think that you're eating a lot, but you're really not. And I only realized that when I started counting my calories.
Which was when?
So there is this app, MyFitnessPal,
Right. Right.
and I started to log my calories, which is around.
Is it very accurate?
It's the closest you can get to.
Okay.
Because
Because
what,
it's
what,
rough,
what else
right?
do you have compared to it?
Right.
So as long as you're eating whole food, like bananas and oats
Okay.
and the generic stuff.
What is whole foods? Tell me what whole food.
I think whole food is anything that isn't processed much.
Okay.
Like a biscuit is an whole food.
Oats are not processed?
They are, but
Not to the extent of
As-
what other
yeah.
cereal is?
yeah.
Okay. Because cereal is mostly filled with sugar, right?
Yes.
Okay, then you would suggest that always go for the failure route, as in make your reps count until failure, instead of you and doing progressive overload in terms of weight instead of reps.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell this. Like, this is what worked out for me.
Okay.
Right. I wanted to bulk. I had a plan in mind that I wanted to gain weight, and I had to eat more and I had to do progressive overload. But this might not work for everyone. Like for you, maybe you want to cut down. You want more definition in your muscles.
Right.
And so for you, maybe a hypertrophic approach would be better.
Better. Okay. Because I think my body type is different from yours.
Yes.
And I can very easily gain and lose weight. I've always been able to do that.
Yeah.
As a kid.
Yeah.
You have always been very like scrawny.
Yes, because I tend to burn calories easier.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I just it's really difficult for me to bulk.
Ah.
Cardio, so which is also the reason why I don't have much cardio in my routines, right?
Okay.
Because I don't need much of cardio to burn out fat.
Ah.
So
Because your body does that anyway. You have very high metabolism anyway, right?
yes,
Right.
and if and when I think about going on a cut,
Huh.
I see maybe I'll do cardio then.
Okay. Now coming back to diet and sleep. Let's go with diet first.
Yeah, I think diet is a major contributor. I have done progressive overload for like 2 months with a shitty diet, and that has done nothing for me.
Right.
And you just feel weaker and weaker in the gym, and you're just pushing yourself with improper form, and it does nothing. But so which is why diet is, I think diet is even if you stop working out and your diet is sort of clean,
Hmm.
then you could be in shape.
What do you mean by clean?
Clean as in you eat a lot of whole food, count your calories,
Unprocessed food.
unprocessed food,
Right.
count your calories,
Right.
Make sure your protein intake is in check.
This is discussion about to be able to maintain muscle mass. You need to have whatever your body weight is in kilograms, that many grams of protein,
Yeah, it goes from 1 to 1.5 grams.
1 to 1.5 grams
Yeah.
for muscle building or muscle maintenance.
I think if you're gaining, then
Right.
you need to go towards the higher end.
Huh.
You need to stretch it to 1.5.
Huh.
But if you just want to maintain, then you can stick to 1.
But don't you think that if that is the case, then we must be losing muscle mass all the time? Because we do in our diet, if you look at our diet, we don't, for example, I'm 66, right? I don't consume 66 grams
Also
of
protein.
because that's
Yeah,
what is
but-
that is like 11 egg whites.
So when do you lose muscle mass? I think you lose. So when your body needs energy.
Hmm.
So the first source of energy is fat. You don't really start losing muscle immediately when you're fasting or something.
Right.
So I don't think it's really easy to lose muscle right away.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
You suggest that if I don't want to go the whey protein or protein shake, obviously I have some bias towards it, mainly because of
the LOS.
yeah, I don't know, man. Like, they say that it's because of DHE and creatine, which are like two important components of many whey protein supplements available. But let's not talk about that. Is it possible for
I think most whey proteins, okay, I wouldn't say most,
Huh.
but not all of them have creatine in it. Creatine is a supplement that people often take other than whey protein.
Okay.
And it helps in muscle retention.
right?
It's not.
I mean, I'm not having any hair loss per se, but I don't know. I want to just make sure that all walls are closed. But anyways, let's not go there. Yeah, how would you suggest that an average person who doesn't want to go the whey protein route, what do they include in their diet? For example, eggs, right? I can have 6 to 8 eggs a day. That's fine, but that will give me like what? 8 6 are 48, 8 5 is 60. Sorry, what? My math is gone. 8 5 are 40, right? 8 5 are 40, so I'll get like 40 grams. If I'm having only egg
Yes,
whites.
but the thing is, one serving of whey protein gives you 22 grams of protein.
Right.
You get that from 4 eggs.
Yeah.
So, and you don't really need to go above that 25 gram threshold every time you have taken protein.
Okay.
Because that's pretty much the most that your body can absorb.
What do you mean?
If you're taking like 50 grams of protein in one intake, it's useless.
Okay.
Because you're supposed to take a maximum of 25 grams of protein in between meals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you can easily do that with 4 eggs.
And you only have one serving of protein in a day? You don't, right?
I do, yeah.
And it has this worked out for your protein requirement? You how much do you usually take? 1x or 1.5x?
I'm somewhere in between 1.3 to 1.5.
How? Do the math for me. You get 22.
From the protein.
Right. What is the requirement?
My requirement is about, my weight was 65.
Right. So around, I would say,
Let's say push it to 70.
right, 70 grams of protein is your requirement. You get 22 grams from whey protein.
22 grams from eggs in the morning.
So you have 48 grams left. 22 grams you get from eggs. So that's 20.
44. Total
20.
44.
Yeah. So you get 26 grams left. What do you get the rest of the 26 grams?
Rest of the 26 grams I get it from lunch or dinner. Chicken.
Chicken can provide you with that much amount of protein?
No, not just that. I take banana throughout the day.
Banana doesn't have
It does.
protein.
It does.
I think one of the biggest components of bananas are phosphates, right?
But it does
They give
have a
you
lot of
surge
protein.
and-
Bananas are protein rich.
Okay.
They have about what?
Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about.
And from peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
And
So that would make you include bread.
even cheese. Yeah, I do have a lot of gluten in my diet.
That's a different
Which I
discussion.
probably should cut off at some point, but
Now it's fine.
So-
You're starting.
I think I'm usually on a dirty bulk.
What's a dirty bulk? So basically, you're not eating clean.
Yes, like
Right.
you are consuming proteins, your carbs, and you're also taking some fat.
What's the disadvantage of that? You're on
So
bulk.
when you're bulking, right, dirty bulk is your fastest way to reach your weight goal.
Okay.
And once you're there, you realize that you also become fat because
Okay.
you're eating a lot of junks along with.
So the cutting process becomes more difficult.
Yes.
Okay.
But that's pretty much what every other, pretty much what everyone does.
Right. Because it's not
Because-
practical.
Because it's the shorter way.
Yeah, and you need to live a life, right?
Yeah. And lean bulking is really difficult. It takes a lot of discipline.
Right.
You need to just really clean out your diet, your meals.
Huh.
And yeah.
Not even sugar.
I think you do take sugar, but I don't know. I just never indulged into
Sugar. You're not also big sugar.
lean bulk. Yeah, I'm not a what do you call it?
Big
Sugar tea.
Don't have sugar.
Yeah.
Same.
Don't have sugar tea, but
Only when I'm probably under the influence or something.
Yeah.
Then I'll indulge.
that's it, friends.
Maybe I'll then indulge myself. Okay. Tell us about sleep.
Yeah. So sleep is a tricky one because unlike diet, you can't just switch your sleep cycle right away. It always takes time to adjust.
Right, it does. Around 20
Nah.
days.
And
I have a little bit of an idea on
pretty much every habit takes time.
roughly 3 weeks is what is said. Depends on the person really. What is their mental state. But doing something for like 2021, let's say a stretch of a month, you just get so used to it. You just now your neuroscience is wired to, I think, cater to that than to something else which is a previous habit. You basically can't. If you read this book, The Power of Habit, it says something in the lines of you can't break bad habits. Old habits die hard is the saying, right? You can't really break bad habits, you can replace them with something else. That's all you can do. For example, if there is a smoker, right? He can't just quit. They would have to go. They would be better off replacing it with something else.
Right.
Like sometimes they replace it with nicotine chewing gum, right? Or like a patch, right? Some people replace it with. I've heard of people who replace it with nicotine chewing gum and then they just replace it with chewing gum because the oral fixation is now replaced with a different form of oral fixation, chewing the gum, and then it's just gum. About sleep, what I do know about sleep is before I don't want to intrude. Why don't you go on and tell me like what are the requirements according to you? You want at a stretch 8 hours of sleep is what the number is? 7 to 8 hours of sleep?
Yes.
Right.
So back then I used to work out in Bangalore.
Right.
I would never get enough sleep.
Huh.
Midnight,
Right.
and then I'd wake up for office,
Right.
and then cycle would just repeat over and over.
Okay.
So probably because when you there were other factors, me not being able to go to the gym,
Huh.
and my diet being fucked.
Huh.
But Bangalore, I couldn't get enough sleep.
Huh.
But my diet wasn't right either,
Right.
and I wouldn't work out every day.
Huh.
So all of that added up.
Huh.
When I came home, I fixed my diet, fixed my workout, and I also fixed my sleep.
How?
Uh,
You sleep on time?
I try to sleep on time.
Before
and
is roughly what?
it's roughly 12.
Roughly 12.
And
And you
it should be much earlier than that.
Why?
Because
You
when you
get
sleep at 12, you wake up around 10,
Right.
10:30,
And then you just work.
and also when you're bulking, you're supposed to eat a lot of meals throughout the day.
You miss on meals
You
basically.
must miss out on meals. Like you're supposed to have breakfast twice or something,
Hmm.
and I would just have breakfast once,
Hmm.
and then I just have 3 meals a day.
Hmm.
So
Which is fine, right? Not 3 meals is not fine for you.
think about it. You have to break down that protein intake to every meal.
Right.
You do need all of those meals
Right. Right.
to
So
maximize
70
absorption.
kilos if you want to do it on 3 meals.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
difficult.
That's like
35.
like that's 4 eggs every single meal.
Yes.
Right. Okay. It's interesting that you say that. I was thinking, is it possible to break your sleep like you break your meals? Like, do you need a complete 8-hour sleep cycle? Because I'll tell you how sleep cycles work. The sleep cycle is not, that's not exactly the term. The term is circadian rhythm. Okay. a sleep cycle is basically when you go from this very shallow version of sleep to deep sleep. Okay. In deep sleep, your REM value is basically measured by, I think, how fast your eye moves when you sleep, when you're in your deep sleep. You would notice, I think there are various apps which measure it. You put that accelerometer by your bedside. In your deep sleep, you hardly move. You're like a dead body. You hardly move. In shallow sleep, you will move around a lot. You won't get, and if that is the state you are in for, let's say, consistently like 30-40 minutes, then I think you will feel very groggy when you wake up. When you have a proper deep sleep, the curve goes something in this direction. Okay. um, it lasts for close to like 40-45 minutes, one single cycle.
Okay.
And in a period of like 6 hours, you'll have like 3 or 4 cycles. That doesn't even fit, right? The math is wrong, right? 45 minutes, 40-45 minutes per cycle. 4 cycles is what? Max 4 hours?
4 hours.
3.5 hours?
Yeah.
But what do you do for the rest of the 2.5 hours? What do you think? You're on shallow sleep. Move around in your bed.
So you're saying that shallow sleep doesn't really count in your 8 hours of
I
sleep?
don't know. That's why I'm asking. When you say that sleep is very important, what kind of sleep do you mean? Do you mean deep sleep is very important? If that is the case, if deep sleep is very important, then I should be able to break down my sleeping pattern, right? Because I'll get the required amount of sleep, deep sleep, through the day in some fashion. I
Yeah.
take 1 hour naps or something. I get that. And I'm good, right? I get my 3.5 hours of deep sleep.
Okay, I'm not really sure. I haven't really tracked my sleep in
Through a sleep cycle app.
sleep cycle after that.
Right.
So I don't really know if I am getting enough hours of deep sleep or not.
Huh.
But something I've noticed is that if I cut down my caffeine intake
Huh.
for the day,
Huh.
then I'm tired by the end of the day
Okay.
and I'm able to sleep.
Okay. Right.
And then I wake up, I'm more productive in the morning.
Huh.
And even my workout is better in the evening.
Okay. Hmm.
But when I do have my caffeine intake, which is 1 cup of coffee before my workout,
Hmm.
my workouts are even more productive.
Black coffee or milk?
Black.
Black coffee.
So the workouts are even more productive.
Huh.
But it also makes me insomniac in the night,
Uh,
and then your entire day gets long.
how many hours from your sleep, your designated sleep time, do you have black coffee? How many hours prior?
Okay. I have it in the evening around 5.
Right. And you're sleeping at 12, right?
Well, ideally, I should be sleeping at 12.
Right. So 7 hours, the caffeine lasts for 7 hours?
Okay.
Have you watched this one video by Casey Neistat where he talks about, he has this theory that he thinks that sleep is replaceable with
Caffeine.
walking out.
With working out.
With working out. So he runs a lot, right? So he
So-
says that if I add an hour of running
And it's just cardio.
in my daily routine, I can sleep an hour less, and that's fine. I'm fully functional then. Which again I can come back to, we might possibly just need our deep sleep cycle, and we don't need that much of shallow sleep.
So he's saying that when he's cutting down on his sleep, he's not really cutting down on his sleep, but he's just cutting down on his shallow hours. Is it?
Yes,
Because
in some sense.
yeah,
And maybe I asked you the question of why, how much hours prior to your
Right,
designated
that's
sleep time do you
take caffeine.
take your caffeine? It's not supposed to last for 7 hours. I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I don't think a cup of black coffee should last for that long.
Okay.
I think because of your workout, your productive workout, you're able to sleep less.
Because but my workout is
Very tiring.
like it isn't very tiring. It's not always tiring,
Huh.
but so if you work out right before you sleep,
Huh.
then it's difficult to sleep, right? But I
Sure.
work out like 4-5 hours before I sleep.
How come? If you work out right before sleep, it's difficult to sleep for you.
No, in general.
If I work out, then I'll sleep. I'm tired, right? After my workout, I'll sleep.
But I don't think it's easy to sleep right after you work out. Yeah, I think so. You might want to check that.
I think my physics.
It's a really good thing that you fall asleep after your workout. But I think you usually don't. Maybe you need to fact check that.